It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports.
And the question is, are you ready for some football?
Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Atlanta. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. And here comes Matthew Stafford leading the Rams offense out there. As he did last season when he captured his first and the Rams' second Super Bowl title. On first down, they'll start out with Akers. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 for the 26. A give up the middle to Akers. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Now Stafford. And that will be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Here's Hardy set to return. Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. And here come the Saints about to begin their first possession. And the man in charge of this offense, his 8th season now in the NFL, former #1 pick, Jameis Winston.
Throughout his career, few have doubted Jameis Winston's ability to throw the football. The concerns, they've always centered around his accuracy and taking care of it. When he makes good decisions on the field, excellent numbers usually result.
Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Jameis to throw it. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they approached up to the task and forced the incompletion.
On play action, Winston.
They'll get this out to Kamara.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Winston. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Winston to give. It's Kamara.
And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. On 2nd and 7, Winston. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. Flash those fast feet, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line as he can't get any closer to the end zone. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play. And that's That's going to lead them to 4th down. Remember, that was less than a yard. That was not a full yard. That defense, they were having none of it.
Yeah, the surge the offensive line was seeking actually occurred on the other side of the ball. They reestablished the line of scrimmage and stuffed them.
Here we go with Kamara. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. We're scoreless after 1. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Winston. Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Saints post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. An out route there for the score. A quick out route there for the score.
Yeah, you're not really surveying the defense on this one. You're just counting on timing, making this play happen. 1-2, ball's out of his hands. Knows where he's going, just puts it to the outside. Touchdown.
What's good on the extra point? And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Stafford. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing on 3rd down. Stafford. He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now it's Stafford. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henderson. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try to put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Working out of the gun, Winston. That is pulled in by Michael Thomas. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now Winston. That's to Thomas, who makes a nice catch. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A very solid gain of 27. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing, Winston. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he is going to have a Saints first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Jameis again. Open man is the tight end Troutman. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Here's Winston. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. The kick by Lutz is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. We haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Final 24 seconds of the first half as they come up here 1st and 10. Throwing is Stafford. Got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Out of the gun, Stafford. Complete. Jefferson the target. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Stafford on first down. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. The final shot before the break, Stafford. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Saints out on. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And the Saints set to go here to begin the 3rd quarter. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Again, it's Kamara. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the gun, Winston. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Well, they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be third down. On third down, Winston. Over the middle, into the hands of Michael Thomas. And to the 49-yard line, but no further, and obviously he is well short of the first. Here comes the Saints punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10.
Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10.
At their own 14-yard line. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. On 2nd and 9. Stafford, open man, Higbee, the tight end. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. On 1st down, Stafford here. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
And right about now, you start to think, and maybe they're starting to think, gosh, maybe points aren't going to happen for us in this game.
Well, it's a thought that is worth having because so far in this game, this defense has not just had the upper hand. They've appeared to be a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps to everything they've done. They've had an answer for everything this offense has thrown at them.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Jameis to throw it. Thomas brings it in. And he'll be out of bounds. That one goes for 24 yards.
That's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you wanted to give him a little extra for the effort, but instead he sets his guys up in excellent shape for a 1st and goal.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Alvin Kamara, a touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Saints take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite. But the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it. L.A. set to take over again on offense. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Stafford. And that is incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. It's taken to the 26. A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10.
Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10
at their own 27. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up second down. Here's Kamara off the draw, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. From the shotgun, it's Winston. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. 3 quarters have come and gone. Back now in Atlanta as we're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
To throw is Stafford.
Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he's going to have the Rams first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
Again, it's Stafford.
That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Stafford.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Winston. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
Kamara gets it again on 2nd down.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
62 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. Give him 3 on the gain there, 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
You will too.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
They'll run it with Kamara. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. offense didn't budge on third down. Now what are we going to see on fourth?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
It's an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. And I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate, but I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout, that's something to be cherished.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Kamara up the middle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. 1st down, 4th quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down. Have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards on 1st down puts them back on their heels.
So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
But they absolutely pinched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.